Coming to the plate now, Walter Mixon. He will lead this one off today.
Afternoon for St. Louis. Right fielder.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Skied into very shallow right. Conforto is there. One down.
Batting second. Center fielder.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maben. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away and handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
Here's Matt Carpenter as he'll take a look at ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Ready with the 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Batting fourth.
Here's Randall Grichuk. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 0-1 pitch. And now the runner's trying for third. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap it. Time now to take a look at Terry Collins' Mets starting lineup in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, I'm really excited to see what Ryan Zimmerman has in store. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Hit on the ground to third. To his left, Poirier. A quick out number one.
Batting second. Third baseman.
So the base is empty here with one away. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. And a slider tails outside for ball one. Lifted in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Maben. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third.
Now batting, Corey Seager. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. And now following the two-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, that hit by the 3-hole hitter right there really changes the whole inning to put somebody in scoring position. And now you bring your 4-hitter up to drive them in. It's almost like the way you script it when you're writing out a lineup.
A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 2-1 now to Cespedes. Skied into straightaway right. Mixon has a read on it, and that retires the side. Now in the box, Randall Grichuk. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Fastball in there for a called strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
So he sets him down swinging. Randall Grichuk goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Jed Lowry comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit out towards second. Andrus has it. in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting six.
So striding in, Yadier Molina. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Zimmerman will range over to make the catch. Just striding in, Michael Conforto. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Michael Conforto.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And that is through into right field for a single. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Ryan Zimmerman is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Here it comes now to Andrus. Chopped weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting 8.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here's the 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mixon is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Some fans still trickling into the ballpark as we get you set for the top of inning number 3.
Leading off for the Cardinals, third baseman
Andrew Poirier set the plate now as he looks at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And Andrus will take this one in with 2 hands for the first out.
Batting 8.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
It sounds so cliche. He stayed inside the baseball, but that's a ball in on him, and he just shot it the other way for the base hit.
15, Rafael
standing in now, Rafael Montero. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. But a strong throw gets him at second, so the sacrifice does not pay off here. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. He's set and the pitch. Walter Mixon is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. You know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
2 out with the man at first. A shot down the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Cespedes is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Stepping in, Jacob deGrom. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Jacob deGrom.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Diaz picks it up. And a rather easy first out.
Center fielder number 6.
Striding in once again, Starling Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit down the third baseline. To his right, Poirier on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Third baseman number 8.
Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. And the pitch on 2-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning. Ready for another chance? Cameron Maybin. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Cameron Maybin.
And that's in there for strike 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Again, he sends it out of play. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layup.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Carpenter comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Randall Richard. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Leading off for the Mets here in the 4th.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And the pitch. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? This is going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Maybin on the run. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The left fielder, number 52.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Diaz backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Standing in, Michael Conforto. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. So coming to the plate, Elvis Andrus. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
He's really showing me something right here, Matt. He hit the last batter, and the first pitch right here, boom, fastball in the inside half, coming right at him again. He's not fearful of anything.
1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Grichuk is after it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. No runs. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Hit hard on the ground to short. Seager is there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 4, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
Third baseman, Andrew.
So digging in now, Andrew Poirier. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. 1-2, here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Halfway home, still no score. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. In there, no balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Tapped out in front of home. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jacob deGrom. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss.
1 and 2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's Starling Marte. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Rafael Montero comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, strike one. And he misses with it, 1-1.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now. Ready for another shot now. Walter Mixon, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss. Ready once again, Mike Moustakas. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another 0-2 home. And a fastball just a bit high.
The count was 1-2.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
2-2.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Corey Seager. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with. Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
The 2-1 on its way. Little chopper back his way. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Here's Cameron Maybin now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in once again, Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Swing and a liner. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Well, Matt, I don't know if he was trying to go that way or if he's a little bit late. 96 mile an hour is tough to catch up to. But I got to give him credit. He did put the barrel on it.
Here's Randall Grichuk as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly. One there, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Here's Jed Lowry now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Hit out towards second. There is Andrus. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Conforto. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Hit hard right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single.
Well, that big leadoff hit right there really sets the table for them with an opportunity to take the lead the rest of the game.
First baseman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Grounded, foul. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Up high, 2-1 now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And he lays off again, ball 3. Elvis Andrus is on deck. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. Here's Elvis Andrus now. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
Ben Revere will try and loosen up here as he'll be the runner at second base following the injury. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Looking for the K, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And now against his body, a jump throw. And he got him at first on a ball that was already into left field. That's a heck of a play to get the first out. Striding in once again, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Standing in, Jacob deGrom. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
In there for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Jay Bruce will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 19, Jay Bruce.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan. The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only: get a double play ball.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game. The tag, and he is out at second. Number 51 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. And he'll make it back in safely at third. The men on third with 2 down. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Well, with both starters out now, and we got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So Ben Revere will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 25, Ben Revere.
Jerry Familia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit. Play a little small ball, get it going.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Andrew Poirier.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Andrew Poirier stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like you did right here. Nice job.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stephen Piscotty will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Grounded foul off to the right. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Colton Wong will come on now and pinch run here. Stepping into the box, Walter Mixon. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one. In the Richie Diori is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Now playing third base, number 66.
Mike Moustakas is at the plate as he watches ball one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. And this will be fouled away.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Sinker. 3-2 now. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Once again, the 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Up next for the Mets.
Digging in to try it again, Corey Seager. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Well, he got ahead of him right there, and I'd even say he got away with one. Down and into this guy, that's his nitro zone right there. You don't want to float around there very often.
Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And they'll just waste one there, 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
In the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Left field and deep. Grichuk going back on it. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make them swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Smoked on the ground left side. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
And this is on the ground for Lowry and could be two. The second for one. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI. Matthew Laker answers the call now, looking to get this one on to the ninth inning without any trouble.
Your attention, please.
Ryan Zimmerman will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away.
Lakers.
Here's the first pitch to him. There he goes. Pitch inside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, this catcher has an elite arm. But when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
A throw behind the runner at second, but the runner's back easily. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And now he'll go back to second another time here. And the fans don't like this at all. Runner goes for third. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. And the runner's breaking for third. And this one gets away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. First delivery to him on the way. Elvis Andrus comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Mixon. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. Fouled back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Hot shot to third. Owings has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Cameron Maybin. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2 games to none if they can't rally. Seth Lugo comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Lugo.
And that misses for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. 2-0. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
Grounded back up the middle. Seager has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Here comes the first pitch. Rendell Grichuk is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over. Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.